Well, hello everybody, it's Buddy again. Standing out here by some more wood. I had a little project I was working on. Should have filmed it while I was building it, but as usual I get into it and time lapses. So I'll show you, this is what I was looking at when I was thinking of it. I bring all these boxes home. They ship bearings in these boxes. They're all wrapped, sealed in cellophane, vacuum sealed. So the inside of the box, these are all Luan plywood, cabinet grade. Inside the boxes are all brand new and clean. The lid, they even got a nice little carrier in there for the bearing to sit on. Well, I just popped all this out, it's just glued in. Popped it out, took this box, and well, I'll take you over and I'll show you what we built. All right, everybody, we over here on one of these big old oak trees. And you can see what I'm standing beside here. Wanted to build me a worm farm. So this right here is a flow-through worm box, okay? Got your little bucket down here. Catch all your good little worm juice. Of course, like I said, it's a flow-through design. So I got this lid, which was one of the box tops that I showed you. I just put a little handle on it. Now I ain't quite through with it. I got to put a couple of vents in it and a couple of handles on each box, but I'll show you. Set the lid down here, and each box pops off, and it's got 1/4 by 1/4 mesh. All I did was take and cut the bottom out of that box, but I left a 1-inch ring all the way around so it would sturdy that frame and keep that X from wiggling, you know, give it some kind of structure. But each box will pop off, and you can stack them down till you get to the last box. And in theory, this is your base. And I've got wings in here for all the drippings. As the worm juice comes down, it'll hit the wings and go into the bucket, fall into it. But we'll start out just with one box, and we'll layer it with wet newspaper, some chips, shavings, shredded paper, and compost. Give them a good base in there. And then I'm gonna start with 1 pound of worms. 1 pound of red wiggler composting worms is roughly 1,000 worms. We're gonna start with that. This Lippys keeping the kitchen scraps so we can feed them little jokers. And we'll start with that one box, and then we'll just put our lid on the top and keep feeding. And we'll start with that one. When it gets full up to the top, we'll just take the lid off and we'll stack another one. Just keep filling them up. Well, from everything I've done research wise, worms, when it gets up here, worms will feed about 6.5 inches down. So once again, in theory, we're gonna see if it works. We're gonna try it. By the time I get to this 4th box on here with the dimensions that they are, and I start feeding into this 4th box, I can pick these 3 up, take them off, get my last box that should be just full of worm casings, very few worms, because all the worms will be up here in this feeding. Then I can go empty that box of black gold. She can do what she wants to with it, and we can come bring that box and stack it back on top. Just keep rotating them, keep rotating them. And hopefully we can get some good composting worms, and as they grow, we'll just start building another box beside them. I'm gonna put I've got some old pavers and stuff. I'm gonna level this up and set it on pavers. You know I don't like creepy crawlers, so we're gonna get it where we can see underneath it too. But just thought y'all might enjoy looking at that. I wish I'd have got a more of a better video when we was building it, but you know I ain't real good at catching that. I get kind of carried away. But we're gonna let you know update once we get the worms in. We'll show it to you with the worms in it and let you know how things go. But until next time, God bless.